All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Clark Auction Gallery Mother's Day Extravaganza Sale. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what am I standing on? Take a look at this. Rust never sleeps, and in this case it blooms. A lush, rust-colored field burst with floral exuberance, framed by a cream border and kissed with light blue accents. Whoa, take a look at this Harry's carpet. It's got big medallion energy. That's right, this classic Harry's sports a light blue central medallion that anchors its geometry like a compass rose, wrapped in time, softened reds with earth tones. This rug is as cool as a misty morning. This light blue, almost gray field is showered with red blossoms, making it a breath of fresh air for an oversized room. Geometry meets garden, red and blue rule the day here, where floral flourishes soften strong symmetrical lines with vintage charm. A beach house's dream, pale, muted in all the right ways. This large oshek whispers elegance with nearly white tones that soothe the soul. Whoa, this isn't a mess. It's a majestic mountain of woven dreams. Bring a Sherpa and a strong sense of interior design with all of these amazing rugs. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this, a kaleidoscope of nature. Each square, its own miniature world, trees, leaves, and imagination, stitched together in a field of color and whimsy. Take a look at this Tibetan carpet, a regal red and gold field watched over by a parade of animals. It's got presence, power, and plenty of personality. Truly a conversation starter. A long walk in a familiar neighborhood. Light blue, navy, and red mingle in this classic runner with a timeless pattern and dependable grace. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the blueprint of an oriental rug in the best way. Red field, blue border, and flowers everywhere. Tradition never looked so fresh. Soft-spoken but sharp, cream and light blue geometry meets refined weaving. Possibly machad, definitely handsome. A floral daydream wrapped around a light blue medallion. This is the rug that ties the room together with a wink and a nod to tradition. 4 bold medallions march across this runner like guards at the palace gates. Coral and blue in perfect alternating stride. A red carpet affair, literally. Central medallion, cream borders, and elegant highlights in light blue and coral. All drama, no fuss. Florals forever, a cream field strewn with blossoms that never wilt, subtle, classic, and refined. Time to make a transition, quite literally, folks, moving along to clocks. Let's start off with this amazing piece. Time flies when you're being serenaded by a nude cherub and a mischievous pixie sidekick. This marble masterpiece is equal parts sculpture and spectacle. Right below, what do I have? Built to travel, but too good looking to leave in the house. This little bronze beauty is the James Bond of clocks. Here we go, a statue that tells time, because who says art can't be functional and fashionably late? What do we have here? 2 Kondo electronic clocks swinging into the atomic age with the grace of a ballroom dancer. Kondo clocks bring mid-century mojo to your mantle. Right below, what do I have? A vintage Lacotra Atmos clock. Runs on air and attitude. The Lacotra Atmos is the closest you'll get to magic without a wand. Below and to the left, what do I have? A Victorian marble Clark garniture set. Straight from Queen Victoria's drawing room, or close enough. This marble trio is more polite than your in-laws and twice as punctual. Ladies and gentlemen, Clark Auction Gallery is very pleased to present to you this stunning collection of Beatles books. The first title being Me, Mine by George Harrison, signed limited edition. Next up is Hamburg Days, signed limited edition, slipcased. Liverpool Days, Golden Dreams, and Sometimes in New York City. What an excellent book here, ladies and gentlemen. Then moving right along, we have Songs by George Harrison, the deluxe 2-volume edition right here. Take a look at that. And then what do I have here? Lot number 176. This is an exciting lot, ladies and gentlemen. 3 signed Charnel House, limited edition, Koontz, Powers and Friends, Beast Child, From the Corner of His Eye, The Stress of Her Regard, a gothic dream team of horror and fantasy in luxurious limited edition form. These books just don't tell the stories, they haunt your shelves. Right next to that, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen King as Richard Bachman, The Regulators, lettered edition. This letter-bound, ammo-pierced and boxed like a mystery from Castle Rock. This rare edition includes a signed check to the fictional Gatlin Grace Baptist Church. Yes, that Gatlin. Comes with its original wood box slipcase and king-size cool factor. Bonus, ladies and gentlemen, I've got not 1 but 2 of these. Is it the caning of Charles Sumner? Why, certainly not, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fine example executed by Tiffany & Co. That's right, that is an 18-karat yellow gold knob top. Take a look at that. It actually unscrews, ladies and gentlemen. What a cool piece. Moving right along, what do we have? A rare 1947 handwritten letter by Robert Stroud, a haunting relic from the Birdman of Alcatraz. This rare letter offers a personal glimpse into one of America's most notorious and enigmatic prisoners. Moving right along, chivalry isn't dead, it's just well dressed. These Italian orders combine historic prestige with a dash of noble flair. That's right, because it's the Italian Order of Saints Maurice and Lazarus. Take a look at this beautiful collection of medals I'm offering. What do I have here? One of the finest examples of a Leica M3. What a beautiful camera, accompanied by not 1, but 2 lenses. Be sure to view all my photographs and thoroughly read that description, ladies and gentlemen. Right below, well, ladies and gentlemen, these 2 items make me think of a great man. And that great man once said, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And if you're wearing either of these Rolex watches, you are a styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing son of a gun. Woo! Take a look at all these diamonds, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, spectacular Rolexes. Diamond encrusted, what beautiful pieces. Navigate the stars or just spy on the neighbors, I won't tell anyone, in classic maritime style with this gleaming brass telescope atop a handsome wooden tripod. Take a look at this model of the SS Normandy by Charles S. Fox. Art Deco elegance sails again. This model of the legendary Normandy brings ocean liner glamour to any shelf it graces. And right next to it, what do I have? A finely crafted tribute to the Green Goddess herself. Charles S. Fox captures the grace of Cunard's post-war luxury liner in stunning miniature. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to share with you a piece of horological history. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Patek Philippe, take a look at this. This is a spectacular ship's chronometer, ladies and gentlemen, in gimbal. It even is accompanied by a pull from the archives. This is a very special piece. Please be sure to read my description and view all of my photos, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait to help you finish off that yacht just in time for the summer. Well, that about wraps it up for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you here on May 11th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at Clark Auction Gallery for the Mother's Day extravaganza.